Hello, this is Nick from Prestman Auto doing a video walkthrough of our 2015 Chevy Silverado. So what I'm going to do is we're going to walk all the way around. We're going to check for any dents, scratches, any kind of blemishes in the outside. Then we're going to go inside and go over some of the features, make sure everything's working properly. And then finally we'll pop the hood so we can evaluate just a little bit in the engine bay, just for good measure. So first impressions are actually really good. Normally you'd expect to see a little bit of rock chipping up here in the front just because that's where it usually is, but I'm not seeing anything. So starting off really strong, but let's start going around and see if there is anything that we can find. If there is, I'll be sure to stop, zoom in, make sure you get a good visual so you know everything going on. Tires on here are in good condition. You got loads of life left in those, so that's awesome. So far, I'm actually really impressed. For a 2015, I expected it to be at least a little beat up. But looks like you have a little bit of a scuff right in there. So not quite a paint chip, just more scuffing. But nonetheless, good to know, good to know. You got a little, oh, never mind. That's coming off. Never mind, I thought we found something, but it was not so. So you got your dampened tailgate back there, got a bit of a bed liner in here, so that's awesome. A small dent right here in the back. Looks like it's already been taken care of, so you're not going to have to worry about any kind of paint chipping. But again, good to know, good to know. And this is, oh, that's just some dirt. Okay, never mind. Awesome. Well, honestly, I'm really impressed. For a 2015, this is in extremely good condition. I'll give it a 9.5 out of 10 in terms of exterior condition. But let's hop on the inside and see what we can find in there real quick. All right. So what we're gonna do is turn the car on, obviously, but when I do, I'm gonna leave the camera up here on the dashboard. That way, if there's any kind of warning lights or anything weird popping up, you'll be the first to know. So let's check it out. There we go. All right, so we got two lights up right now. The first is the brake light, which is correct, and the second is the seatbelt light, which is, also correct. So that's pretty solid. Other than that, let's cycle through a couple things real quick. Got some gas in there. Oil life is good. Tire pressure is good. Awesome. Well, everything looks super solid there. As far as interior features go, you have a few. So I'm going to go a little bit fast just for the sake of time. So we're not here forever playing with everything. But you got your cruise control up here. 4-wheel drive over there. You can control your mirrors and whatnot. Let's make sure those are working correctly. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's check the other one. Awesome, awesome. And then windows roll down, windows roll up. Just dotting our I's and crossing our T's here. Let's check the other side. Down and up. Awesome. So up here, let's make sure AC is working. We'll turn it on high. Beautiful. Very much so, yes. That's awesome. Now let's check your audio. Utah country. Dang. Wow, you actually have really good speakers in here. What brand is this? It's a Bose. Okay, that tracks. Yeah, you got really good speakers in here. As far as the interior condition goes, it's honestly, again, really good. I'm actually super impressed. I'm not seeing any rips, any dents, any tears, any stains, any discoloration, anything. So back seats, same story. Really nice. So that's fantastic. A little more space in there, all that good stuff, and on. So plenty to play with. Anyway, so we can go over features all day, but for the sake of time, we'll probably call that there. Let's pop the hood in the engine bay. We'll check that out real quick, and then that should be good for our video. So also while we're here, Here's a quick look at some of our lot. This is maybe, I don't know, like 30% of our cars. So we have more over on the other side of the building over there, and on the other side of that building over there. So anyway, you don't need to know that. It's just nice to know who you're working with a little bit, especially when you're out of state. But we sell more cars here than any independent dealer in the state. We've been around for almost 40 years, coming up on 40. So it's just good to know. I personally like to know who I'm working with when I don't get to see their faces much. All right. So here's a quick look under the hood. I don't know how mechanically inclined you are or aren't, but regardless of how much you do or don't know about cars, you should always look under the hood of any vehicle you're looking to buy. The reason being, even if you don't know anything, you at least know what neglect looks like. So if you got like acid buildup all around the battery, if all the metal pieces up in there are just covered in rust and they're all brown, and there's like spider webs and junk on it, then, you know, I'd probably ask some more questions personally. Now, that being said, this looks great. Actually really, really well maintained, just like the rest of the car. So if you are mechanically inclined, we can go into a little bit more detail, but we'll keep this video pretty user-friendly for now. Suffice to say, when you pop the hood of an engine bay, this is exactly what you want to see. So if you have any other questions or there's anything that I missed that you'd like to see, just let me know. I'm happy to show you anything on here. But for now, this is your new truck.